What's up? It's Brandon again. Just doing a review, another review on the. Let's get the actual name here real quick. Smok Tech Dual Ciol Carbonizers 4510 2.0 ohm clear XL with black logo. High voltage use on or HV use on. They're $1.79 at HoosersESig.com. I bought 4 of them for 17 $7.16. Sorry about that. Um, Here's the receipt there. I guess you can see that. Alright, let's get on that. I've got the cone for it just because I wanted to get it. I've heard videos before I bought them to where that if you put them in your pocket on the battery, let's say like this, and you push on it, you sit down or something and tweak it too much, that it will break or come off of the metal down there and ruin the carbonizer. So I got the cone, fix that somewhat. It takes some of the stress off of this and put it on the battery. It does fit. I've got the big bore cone. These are the XLs. The drip tip fits on it. This is the acrylic big belly drip tip. This one's B7 on this side. See, I mean, it fits effortlessly. Uh, it's pretty good little thing, little carbonizer. It's a lot of vapor. Um, I bought the carbonizers for when I go out on town, whatever, go work or something like that. I don't want to break my tank, and I don't want to carry the tank around all the time. So I bought the carbonizers just go out tool basically, and to try my flavored vapors. I didn't want to get some nasty flavors stuck in my UV Nova, I'm kind of glad I did that. But I become wrapped up like that, in the world's toughest plastic. If you try to tear it like that, it don't happen. You have to grab it and you gotta work on it. This is what it looks like without the drip tip. They all come with the little plastic pieces. They're real easy to take out. You can take them out with your hands. And the drip tip on it that I got, it fits on there pretty good. But I mean, it's hard to get in there and it's hard to get out. You gotta kind of twist it and pull and be careful because you don't want to break that. Kind of get a little bit of liquid or something like that, and then it'll go back on. Just push. There we go. It is a little tough to get in, but at least you're not going to lose your tape. I think they're pretty good. I had a little scare earlier. I had a little bit of juice, and what I did, like I think I had overfilled this, and a little bit of juice, I think, is what the problem was. Got down in here just a little bitty bit, and I just took it. Yeah, Q-tip, cleaned it out. Let these sit for a little while, and it was fine after that. I hadn't had the problem again yet. But what had happened is when I was puffing on it, I puffed on it about 2 to 3 times maybe, something like that. And the whole battery got hot. Like it started heating up down here for some reason and moved up to like it was up here and then down here and then started moving through the middle of the battery and making no sense. But anyways, so I took it off, freaked out a little bit, so what's going on? looked at it and that. Let them sit for about an hour or two, like that, something like that, and you know, blew through it a little bit, make sure the airway was clean. You can see through these all the way. There's no like, wick in this thing, but let them, the fluid settle in a little bit better, I guess, than that. And I haven't had the problem again, but they vape really well. They do, if you chain vape on it, the plastic right through here, on the plastic version, I don't know about the metal version, I don't have. But I would think that the metal version is a little more resistant to heat than these are, but then again, I could be wrong, it could be worse. But you hit it about 4 or 5 times, and right through there, starts getting a little warm, like to touch, and I don't really care for that too much, but they vape good. That's at, well, let's see, 5.5 volts, and vaping like a beast. I mean, the VV Nova, in my opinion, is better if you're gonna cop the money for a tank system, but still, you don't always want to carry the tank with you. Go out somewhere to eat or whatever, everybody's staring at you, whatever, for whatever reason. This is just a little bit sleeker, with the cone on it, it's just smaller, It's all personal preference. It's got nothing to do with the actual vape experience. Well, yeah. But I mean, if you're trying to quit smoking, as long as it satisfies you, that's all that's important. Um, I think that I'll give this carto out of all the ones that I've tried, cartos, not tanks. Probably this is the only dual coil I've tried, so I can't really compare it to single coils because it's better than all of the single coils that I've tried. Uh, it just vapes so much better. I like it a lot. But that's what it looks like without cone on it. I showed you with the cone already. Um, uh, the price of it, I mean, $1.79. If you're wanting to try a dual pull out, uh, or whatnot, I would suggest trying this because it's not expensive and it works. I mean, it works really well. Just the only thing you need to worry about is if you fill too much, it will leak. And I don't know what to say about that besides every card monitor I've ever had, if you overfill it, it'll leak like I said. Doesn't matter what brand it is or anything. You just leak everywhere in your battery and all that. But that was user error. That wasn't Carto's fault, I don't think. But I'm not 100% sure what caused the battery to get hot like that. With I'm guessing it was the juice that was on that little post in there. There's a little bitty bit. I mean, it wasn't like it flooded out or nothing. It was just a little bit covering it. So I wiped that off, with a Q-tip, and it ain't leaked again. I'm just paranoid about it. I don't want to mess with my battery. But as long as you're careful with it, mindful, make sure you ain't pushing on it, or whatever. The Clearmiser version of it is pretty good, in my opinion. You would probably, if it wanted to leak on me and mess with my battery, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. But since it leaked on me a little bit, got my battery hot, freaked me out a little bit, and that I'm gonna give it about a 7 because it does get a little warm through here. You puff on it about 4 or 5 times, it gets warm. Um, and the scared with the battery there. I don't know. It might have been my fault. And if it is, I'm sure somebody will let me know if you watch the video. But I would suggest trying them out. They're cheap. Dual coil. You're not going to go broke testing one out. And then you would know if you want like a dual coil tank system or something. You know? Like if you like this, then I'm sure you'd like a dual coil tank system. Nah. But the drip tips fit on it. Pretty sure I already showed you that. I'm tired. Sorry. But I'd suggest it. I mean, there's other ones out there that look more appealing to me. I just wasn't sure about it, so I went with the cheaper one, but and the clear one because I wanted to make sure it had the right amount of liquid in there. You know, starting out new, it's kind of rough, but at the start, learning everything, a lot harder. But I mean, for new vapor and stuff, if you want to try the dual coil or whatnot, and all that, I would suggest it. I don't know if it would work different on a different mod or whatnot. This is the only one I got besides the little battery here. So, like, if you had it on a bigger mod or something, like, I guess the Buzz Pro or something like that, you know, what's it called? Lava Tube or something like that, it might work different. I don't know. But with on this battery and stuff, it's alright. It's pretty good. It's not my VV Nova tank, but it's definitely there, up there, comparable to it. Only thing, like I said, the heat that bothered me a little bit. But alright, I'm gonna get off here and get bed. I hope this review helped you guys a little bit. I mean, I didn't hold back. Like I said in all the other reviews, I'm not making anything off this. I'm doing this solely based off of people like me that are not rich and can't afford to waste money. You know, I almost did not start vaping because of this little gadget right here. I almost called it quits the day I got it. You know, it's that bad. So that's why I'm doing these reviews because it does work. You just gotta get the right stuff. Okay. I hope this helps somebody. Take it easy.